The old town of Agbado was known for its peaceful streets and narrow lanes. But there was one place that no one ever dared to visit, the abandoned house on the hill. The house had been empty for as long as anyone could remember, its windows shattered and its paint peeling. But for some reason, everyone in town avoided it like it was cursed. I had heard the stories all my life, whispers of strange noses at night, of lights flickering in the windows when no one was there, and, most chilling of all, the rumor that the house was haunted by the shadows of its past. But when my uncle passed away and left me the house, I had no choice but to visit it and see what I had inherited. The first thing I noticed was the silence, the kind of silence that presses in on you, like the air itself is waiting for something. I pushed open the creaky gate and walked up the overgrown path to the front door. It opened with a groan, and the smell of mildew hit me instantly. I hesitated but stepped inside. The house was dark, the only light coming from the cracks in the boarded-up windows. The air was thick with dust, and the floorboards creaked under my weight. As I walked through the house, I found it empty, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone. Then I heard it, a soft whisper, barely audible, like someone was speaking just out of earshot. I froze. The whispers seemed to come from all around me, a soft murmur, rising and falling like a conversation just beyond reach. I turned, trying to find the source, but there was no one. I moved cautiously, heading toward the stairs. The whispering grew louder. I couldn't make out the words, but they felt familiar, like a voice I should recognize but couldn't. At the top of the stairs, I found a door slightly ajar. Inside, the room was empty except for an old mirror leaning against the wall. As I walked toward it, I felt the temperature drop, and the whispers seemed to concentrate around the mirror. I stopped in front of it, staring at my reflection. That's when I saw it, a shadow moving behind me. Not my own, but something else. I turned quickly, but there was nothing there. I looked back at the mirror, my heart racing, and that's when I saw the face faint at first, then clearer. It was a woman, her eyes wide with fear, her mouth open in a silent scream. She wasn't in the room with me, but she was in the mirror, trapped, staring directly at me. Suddenly, the whispers grew louder, as if the shadows were speaking to me, urging me to listen. The woman in the mirror was pleading with me. Leave, she mouthed silently. Before I could react, the door behind me slammed shut, and the room went completely dark.